What's up, family? Just like to thank everybody for yesterday. It was truly my worst day yesterday. I never been to. I've been to anger management classes when I was in the Navy. Thank the Navy for them because without them, I would have been one angry motherfucker all throughout my divorce. Thanks for all my friends and my family who constantly, remind me, hey, stay positive, be positive. You're doing good throughout my divorce, and even until the end, you still providing, doing you, uh, and you staying positive for your kids. Um, but yesterday was my worst day. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was, I would say, about 150% worse than ever. Um, I don't like going to my dark zone where most of us can't go to. Um, Never want to go there, like, cause I have my past, and my past isn't pretty at all. Um, Before the Navy, I'm not gonna lie, my homeboys they can vouch for me if y'all while watching this and shit, especially everybody that's my homeboys through, y'all know me, you know. It is what it is. I'm not proud of what I did or what I was gonna do. Never proud of that. I always channel my anger through something. Always have. And with the Navy, I was able to do that. It comes to a point where you can no longer stand by and just let people try to manipulate slash take advantage slash just try to make your day a living hell. And honestly, um, I was already done fed up. So as you guys know, uh, the situation with the virus is it is what it is. You know what I mean? Uh, so shit, I can't even get the words out. But in all reality, um, every time I upload a video from YouTube for my YouTube channel, just so that I bring out positivity and make sure that everything is good. Make sure everybody tries to understand. Hey, if you have a situation like this, don't go about it this way, and if you do, this might be the consequences for it. This today, this video is like by far the worst video I'm ever gonna put up. You know, as far as me not being able to put too much positivity into it because of yesterday. Um, so, in respects to everybody and anybody that helped me out yesterday, I appreciate it 100%. My sister, my homegirl Fritzy, who I know from 14 years, and that's real talk. I know her longer than my marriage or my marriage ever did. So that's my real best friend right there. Um, Shout out to her. She actually helped me out through it. So did my sister. I put them on three-way. And it was tough. Not gonna lie, it was really tough. Um, it's just a certain situation, a certain boundary you never cross, and my boundaries were crossed yesterday, and there was no need for it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's adults in here. But if you're trying to play these childish games and shit, then it's not gonna work out. And I can honestly say that I was yesterday. I was willing to go as far as going there, getting to that point where it's like, you know what, I'm done with this. and I was ready. I was ready to do me. You know what I mean? Um, it was one of those situations where it was gonna be a situation where multiple entities were gonna be involved. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feel me, if y'all know what I'm talking about, multiple entities. Uh, but in reality, I had to stop myself in the end. Um, I got to think about my dude, my little dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't leave him, make him, can't leave him alone like this. You know what I'm saying? Not especially today's world. Can't leave him alone. Can't let him be by himself and shit. Because honestly, I think he's gonna be needing me more than anything. Um, as far as the oldest, I told the oldest the truth. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I can only do so much. We as co-parents, we can only stand so much of each other. That's the truth. I honestly can't stand the sight of somebody, and I can't. And due to that person's negligence and disrespect, um, it put me to a point yesterday where I've never in my life. Maybe I take that back. There was a second occasion when that happened. That was when I was a teenager, though. I got put in a situation where it was ride or die. And I was ready to ride. It was no shit go time. And if y'all know me from my military days, y'all know that I ain't no punk bitch. Never will be. I'm sorry if I cursed, but it's it's one of those things where your anger gets the best of you, and because you feel disrespected, and in a way that it should never been. You should never been disrespected in the first place. But I got through it, and right now it's just like we basically saying, hey, don't get to this era. Don't get to this point. Try to make a positive means to any situation. In the end, because it's your kids is gonna suffer. Seriously, 100%. Your kids are gonna suffer. And like I said, I don't want to put too much of this stuff out because it's like it's already out. You know what I mean? My shit's already out there. You know what I mean? All my friends, all her friends know what's up. They know what it is. You know what I mean? It's like they see one side and then they see the other side. So it's like, yo, who's really being the responsible person here? You know what I mean? Who's being the responsible parent? Who's the one taking action? Who's the one doing this? Who's the one doing that? And like I said, co-parenting isn't easy. It's never gonna be easy, especially if you have somebody that constantly thinks that they're always playing the victim, or even saying that, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Nah, 50-50. If you ain't willing to put 50% of this co-parenting thing, then you should have moved the kids to your area, so that way you could put 100%, which, by the way, the court deems you to do. You know what I'm saying? So, she was trying to throw out some shit out there about, oh, you could possibly go to jail, this and that. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna go to jail for that. I might go to jail for something else, but not for that. So, yesterday was a very negative day for me. Like, it was the worst negative day I've ever had, and that's besides me. No, no, yeah, yeah. Besides, yeah, besides me finding out the dude that she cheated on with. You know what I mean? And even that day, I didn't even feel like this. On that day, I didn't even feel like um, opening up Betty and letting Betty, speak. Mostly I like, man, who the fuck is Betty? Y'all see Betty later on. But yeah, you know, so it was to a situation yesterday where I'm not gonna lie, it was it. I mean, she wanted to talk, and I brought him back. I said we gonna talk like adults. I had to take the upper hand, or should I say, I had to be the bigger man and step out of my comfort zone because in reality, if I don't get this through to them to understand, hey, this is my sanctuary. Don't fucking come over here. This ain't y'all sanctuary. Y'all don't even live here. What the fuck y'all doing here? You know what I mean? It's one of those things because, like I said, both parents, as co-parents, you're supposed to say, hey, look, this what's happening. I'm bringing this dude. This dude's gonna, be with me over here to, my son's thing. And I would have been like, all right, cool. That's gravy. Do that. So that way I can stay home with the little dudes because last time I went to it and you weren't even there. So now you want to make an effort, but you want to bring this other dude. But it's okay though, cause you didn't inform your son about the other situation, and that's what I'm talking about. You gotta inform everybody. When you co-parent and you trying to bring somebody else into the picture, you gotta inform all people. Cause in the end, it's the kids who suffer the most, not the parents. It's the kids, cause the kids want to know, hey, who the fuck is this dude? You know what I'm saying? And why is he all up over here in our business? Who's this dude? Why is he trying to bring him into our house? This ain't your house either. So, in respect, you gotta put much respect into what you like, into your agreement that you have. So that way you won't be that negative. You know what I mean? But if you're already in that negative state, what you trying to do, where you trying to harm people, then you need to get over yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gravy. I'm Gucci, like they said. I've been here doing this, putting my YouTube thing up, put my positive snaps up. That's what I do. Because I got to get through the motherfucking day without you, even without you or with you. It don't matter. Because that's me. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do to cope. But when you bring situations into this area where they ain't supposed to be brought, you know what I'm saying? Best believe Betty gonna come out. Betty doesn't like to come out. I don't like bringing her out. So yeah, that was my worst day yesterday. And once again, stay positive, be positive. Just because you might have a shitty day, you feel like you ain't got nobody to talk to. There's always somebody to talk to, friends, family. And that's a big thing right here. Key is a big. It's like, hey, you have to have friends and family. And if you ain't got them, and if you can't talk to your friends and family because you too ashamed of what the outcome was, then it's on you, not on me. If you decide to do what you needed to do, go do that. But this is my coping mechanism. This is what I'm getting through. Like my homeboy said, he's like, yeah, you're doing this, but in the end, you're still gonna look. You're gonna turn back and look at this and be like, man, I was really dumb when I did that. Yeah, you're right. I was dumb enough to get to that. I was dumb enough to get to that situation. Let the situation get the better of me yesterday. And just like any dude, we have our limits. And now they both know my limit. And I can exceed that. So today's positivity thing is be respectful for one another, but respect each other's boundaries. Like I said, if you ain't willing to respect somebody's boundaries as a co-parent, then you fucking up already. Because it is what it is. It's a co-parenting thing. And if you ain't willing to do that co-parenting thing, and the other person's been doing nothing but the parenting, then why don't you just give them up? Know what I mean? If you ain't want them no more, just give them up. Let me worry about the situation, or let the other person worry about the situation. But you want to play and act like you the victim. Nah, come on now. It don't work like that no more. So, once again, be respectful, be humble, do good, do a good deed today. I know I'm going to have to. So, once again, peace, love, prosperity. Stay safe.